aerials pretty much every time unchallenged, and there we see a shot from Siki, and Siki doesn't miss those.
Yeah, Melinda came out from goal. The other two players were both up on the wall in blue territory. It's too bad Melinda wasn't able to get the touch. If she could have just gotten any sort of touch, bought her teammates time to get back into goal, that would have maybe turned out a little bit differently, but Siki's going to punish that mistake. 1-1, 3:31 left to play.
Indeed. Mocket EU, great with the aerial plays, but don't let me speak here, Frag. Just come in and guide that one in. The squeal you made there, I think, summed up that goal.
My goodness, like, Siki has made that exact save right there so many times. I've watched him, he's just crossing the ball, pops up, he's going to read it, but the speed that Frag was able to get on that shot to put it in immediately, the counterplay, they immediately take the lead back from Mocket as Mocket ties it up. Such amazing stuff from Frag. This is like a different team. That 5 minutes is paying out in the way. If they can just get it past Frag with the block. Who's coming up from the backfield? It's Pashy, and he's got that ball hanging at midfield. Siki with the re-hit. It can miss it. He has an open goal. If he just get it past, he does, and it goes. My goodness, the tie game at 15 seconds.
Indeed, we're starting to see some deja vu. It feels like Firewall, the only result they can have is 2-2, as Melinda just misreads that play there. Mystic just reacting a little bit earlier, allowing them to send it into the net and getting demolished as they finish it off. But I'm sure you don't mind.
The second touch, nice little touch there. Siki didn't go up for it. It looked like a good setup to me. Frag is going to be able to put this one into the corner. Nice pass. That ball is on line. Siki, though, comes up and is able to get the save. Great team play from Frag and Ice Teasy. But Siki, man, put his team on his back, keeping this game alive right now. Now they are threatening. He's got that pass. Pashy goes for the demo. Can anyone get the re-angle? No, man, it was such a head-up play from Pashy, but nobody was at midfield. And now he's going to see the ball moving back onto the blue. Mystic trying to push this one out. Frag's going to get the hit. Pashy passes over to Siki. The ball is sitting up at midfield. Can Pashy get in? Can anyone get over into this? Mice Teasy goes up, and it goes in! Game 1 goes to Firewall.
Who would have expected that? Such a long overtime, but Ice Teasy showing Mocket what they're so good at themselves, which is the high aerial, powerful shot game. And that is game 1, Firewall. Very well played.
Go a bit wide. Mystic wasn't able to get the hit he needed, and Pashy's going to be falling back to goal as we move over onto the blue side. Pashy able to come up and out of this one. Nobody at goal right now for Firewall. This is a great carry from Pashy, and it's not going to be a little bit too little too late for Melinda there.
Yeah, very quickly up there, Pashy, going right underneath the ball and then following through, taking Frag out of the situation, guiding that one on net, and both of those two players diving across had not much opportunity to get behind that ball.
Yep, well, we're seeing the demo plays coming out from Mocket again, a great way to zone the goalie. They weren't able to press the power play while they had it. Oh my goodness, but Mystic didn't need it. Weaseling it behind the backs of both players, that was incredible.
Mystic is so good at getting those shots which are at angles you don't expect. You expect Mystic to shoot straight there. Both players got faked out going towards that far left corner. Instead it went towards the right, and that's something Mystic does very well.
Mocket striking early here in game number 3. 2-0, 33 left, or 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to play. We'll see if Firewall can respond. They have responded well, and oh my goodness, a defensive mistake gonna give Firewall their first goal.
Yeah, I do believe Pashy was bumped away from net there by Frag, and we see that, and the ball just rolling in on an empty net, and that's what a bump can do for you. Make sure you aim for that goalie when that ball is going towards net, because that is all you need to do. No goalie equals a goal.
Yeah, that play happened underneath my camera. That was an amazing play. I did not realize that. That was what created that pressure, or created that vacancy there, that they were able to move up and get an easy goal there. Really well done by Firewall. I attributed it to a defensive mistake, but now that was all them. Well done. Melinda trying to press this one up and in. Ice Teasy ready for the shot. He's got an angle. Can he get it in? No. Siki gets on the roll. Frag's going to keep the pressure up, though. They're going to try and continue to score here. Ice Teasy goes up for another hit, and Melinda is in the air. Can you get the angle? Oh, it goes just high. Not quite the angle they wanted there, and they're going to need to fall back on the defense right now. Past Siki, they're driving up. Frag Melinda moving up the left side. Melinda with a shot, but Pashy with the redirect, keeping it from going in. Ice Teasy goes up, gets it up. It's on the backboard. Can anyone get it in? Frag gets the angle, and it goes in. Tie game. 2:02 left to go.
There we go, 1-1. Ice Teasy really made this here. Sent it high, bounced out far, as both Pashy and Siki sitting in the goal there, waiting for the shot to come in. But when it's that close and that powerful, you really have to react so fast or be lucky that it's going towards you. They didn't particularly cover the net particularly well there, Mocket EU, both of them sitting in the middle alone, but that's a great shot from Pashy to answer after that unfortunate goal that against them just now. And you see there, Mystic winning that kickoff, and Pashy just coming in with so much speed, and momentum, guiding that one high into the net. Nothing Firewall were able to do in defense. What an answer.
We've seen Mocket do that twice now, where Firewall tied the game up and Mocket within 2 seconds just takes the lead back away. My goodness, Pashy just with the error carry. We've seen him do this a couple times. Great play to get this over the players' heads. Gets it past Melinder and Frag and then just carries it. IceTeasy tries to get up and in the way. Keeps the pressure up though. Keeps that forward vector on the ball and able to go into the net. And within the ball with that roll was incredible. My God, no one was able to capitalize on that open goal. It was so close. They could have cut the score deficit down a little bit, but as we approach this final minute of the game, all Mocket needs to do is keep the ball out of their goal. That's not going to do it, though. 1 minute left. Only 1 point down for Firewall.
Yeah, 3-2 was the score last game. We're seeing that again now as Melinda just faked him out by following through and then just popped into it as they landed. Very good control of the car there and awareness of the situation. Hard to defend against someone when they recover so quickly like that.
Yeah, no, that's when we've talked about the importance of follow-through. That's a great example of it right there. This ball crossed it. Oh, dear. What was that from Mystic? That was a crazy angle.
Yeah, it was. Off the wall and just followed it through. Delightful stuff. A bit of freestyle as well. Mystic showing off as that goal was completely empty. Oh, delightful to watch that was.
Yeah, we got 1 minute left. Just as it looked like Firewall was maybe going to be able to make this competitive, Mocket is increasing this lead. IceTeasy getting the block there, keeping it from going up to 3 down. But at this point, 52 seconds, they need to score twice. Melinder's got a carry. He's got an opportunity, but Mystic reads it well and keeps that ball out. IceTeasy going to try and drive this one back around. Frag going and another follow-up shot from Stocky. Holy cow, they strike fast.
Yeah, Siki on the goal line, left alone, trying their best to get back and recover for that second shot, but Stocky sending it high enough and fast enough to not allow the second save there. Siki alone, perhaps he needs a little bit of help from his teammates.
We'll see if Crown Jewels can keep up this amazing pressure they've got going on right now. Just that was impeccable offense right there. Just such overwhelming pressure, such speed on the ball. Siki takes a shot. No, the block from Yeezy going to keep that one out. Demo's coming out from Siki again. Same sort of strategy carrying over from the last match we saw. But Violent Panda has an opportunity. Open goal. Can Siki get back into the way? He does. What a save from Siki, putting that ball out of the goal. That was amazing stuff right there. Yeezy trying to run the demo, run the interference right here with Pashy. Ball control going to end up with Violent Panda shot. Another shot. Amazing midfield shot going just off the crossbar. Who's going to come up and make another shot? Yeezy goes off the crossbar and in. My goodness. First minute, 2 goals scored.
Yeezy, point perfect there, hitting it off the crossbar and dropping it down. And I feel like Mystic possibly would have been able to save that had it been a little bit lower. So that is the kind of shooting we expect to see from a top team on their day. And it sounds like today Crown and Jewels are going very strong into every single game they play. But there's a demo from Siki, which could be in their favor as we see a great shot from Mystic. And that is beautiful play.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure, the demo from Siki, it did stop a bit of a rotation, but it was more just Mystic being able to shoot behind the 2 players who were currently tracking along with the ball, changing his trajectory really quickly. That was amazing stuff. Mocket responding, they ain't going quietly into the night. They're going to make a game out of this, and that's exactly what I want here. Yeezy pushing this one up into the corner. Can he get the angle? Oh, man, nice pop up there. Stocky coming up from the backfield is going to whiff that one a little bit. Yeezy not going to be able to get the touch either. Violent Panda with the rolls around. My goodness, that was some crazy stuff right there. That ball has not gone in, though, yet. Siki and Mystic pinching that one around. We'll see what they can do as Violent Panda comes up on the back. He's going to be shooting. Yeezy ready for the bounce. Pashy
Interesting crosses that aren't quite as useful as you'd hope, and that's going to bounce off that backboard. Pashy's going to come in and read that one, and that is the way we score at this level. Utilize that backboard, chip it high and long. Mystic definitely intentional cross there, and he actually bumps Violent Panda into the goal, taking away the goalie, leaving Pashy to finish that one off by dropping it into the net.
Yeah, that was a good play there. We do see Mocket having gained the lead. They're going to hold on to this, see if they can hold on for the rest of the game. We're right here at halftime. The Crown and Jewels is in no way counted out of this one. We had talked about they've been playing really impeccably, at least from the scores. We had not seen them drop a game yet. Mocket's threatening to take it away from them at this point. Who has been standing out to you in this Crown and Jewels squad? We haven't been able to see them play yet, but we've been able to see them play now for a good 2.5 minutes. What player is jumping out to you right now?
Stocky's looking pretty strong at the moment. Yeah. He's covering back well and making good shots for Crown and Jewels, and not necessarily the player to watch, but there he has shown us why we were discussing him to be the potential player to watch, and that is a great setup from Violent Panda. Knows his teammates just to his side. Stocky reads it perfectly and sends that in so fast. You are not going to be able to react to that as a goalie, and that's the kind of passing we were hoping to see throughout this whole Gfinity, but at this level, it's just so different watching top players do it at this speed.
Yeah, 153 left to play, tie game. This is an entirely new level of Rocket League from what we've seen all day. These guys play, and it's so nice to watch teams where you have teams who are good and they have this potential, and then they play up against a team that brings out that potential. Violent Panda coming up over the top. Amazing stuff. A great setup from Stocky off the wall. Man, kind of an awkward wall pinch, but Violent Panda reads it like a book and sends it straight in, 114 kilometers per hour. Impossible to read as a goalie. Don't get me wrong, Mocket is one of the best defensive teams I've ever had the pleasure of watching. But at the same time, you got to be able to make their job hard if you expect to score on guys like this. Violent Panda coming up over the top, and there's exactly what I'm talking about. Great stuff. Crown and Jewels striking first.
Indeed, point blank aerial dunk. That just chips off of the corner on the side wall there, and Violent Panda comes in, guides that one down, and you see how they just fling themselves at the ball when it's in that midfield. If you get up quickly, unchallenged, and send it any way towards the net, they're incredibly hard to save.
Get a good setup. They're ready. They're really well set up right here. Stocky takes a shot. It's going to go just wide. Easy has another opportunity. He takes another shot, and the redirect from Stocky sends it in.
You see people static on the goal line, you just got to pressure them, coming so fast. Yeezy, very intelligent to push that towards the middle. Pashi and Mystic just left so static on the goal line. Pashi, I think, pushed into Mystic in the end, but that's a good read and intercept, sending it into the bottom corner.
Defensive game all the way around. Mystic clearing that one on the other side. Now they have the opportunity to score. If they can just get this one out, Violent Panda going to clear it away. Pashi with a setup. If you can get it to Mystic, it's going to the corner, and it goes in. The buzzer beater win from Mocket. They take 2 games in a row.
Yeah, we heard the buzzer in our minds as that 1 second dropped, and it was just enough off the ground that Mystic could guide that one high into the net, leaving Yeezy on the goal line sideways. Very hard to save those, and Mocket EU takes game 2. This is a little bit of a unusual start between these two teams. No real opportunities, but that was a great pass off the ceiling from Stocky, and I don't know how that didn't go in, and that one there was crazy. Siki and Mystic working together on the line to push that one away. How was that not a goal for Crown and Jewels?
I don't know how this didn't go in. He had such an easy shot there. I don't know what happened. He just put it up onto the crossbar, and it bounced enough that it didn't go in. It was a fantastic setup off the wall, an open goal, and now Mystic is going to make people look silly, and it's going to go off the crossbar. The crossbars are the MVPs of both teams right now.
Indeed, just pulling out all the saves right now. The crossbar is not something you want to aim at, but it's something you want to aim near, and that's what we've been seeing a lot. We saw shots earlier on bouncing off that crossbar, hitting the ground and being at that point-perfect angle. But
on
really,
top of each other. We'll see if they can push out here. Violent Panda trying to read that one off the wall. Siki's going to be able to push this one up into the corner. Pashi is ready in the dunk position. Oh, and it goes off the crossbar for the touch. Mystic, though, with the third touch, is going to be able to put that one in. First score going to Mocket.
Yeah, like we said, crossbar is the place to aim it, as Pashi and Siki both hit it off that crossbar. And you see that if Mystic had missed that one, that was potentially a chance for opposition to score. But these players, they trust themselves. They can read that ball so well, and it allows them to score in situations.
Who's going to be able to push this one out? Stocky comes off the wall, reads it, and it's up at midfield. If he can just get it past Siki, he might have a goal. Doesn't try to. He tries the mind games with Siki, but Siki's able to read that well. Mystic able to take it from Siki, pushing it up and away. Yeezy getting the redirect, keeping that from going in. It was a close one there. We'll see this ball moving up and around the field. Pashi able to get the block. Oh, what a setup was this? My goodness.
Mystic is the clean-up player today. Every time that ball goes near the net, gets guided away, but Pashi just beautifully touches that one down for his teammates, and Mystic is the one who decides to take it on and send it towards the net. But every time that ball bounces away from the goal, whether it's the crossbar off of a player, defender, or his teammates, he always seems to come in and send it towards the net, finishing it off.
Make it competitive. What a match that would be. We'll see if it happens. We're approaching the final minute of the game. Violent Panda's got one set up. Can Stocky get the re-angle? He does, and they tie it back up.
Violent Panda, what a great pass. Just awareness of where the team is. Sees that all of Mocket are coming up towards him, and just leaves it on the ground in front of the goal for Stocky to finish off. Perhaps a little bit of overcommitment to the corner there by Mocket. allowing that potential play from Crown Jewels. But like you said, only ever 1 goal difference, and it seems to be these two teams like being level.
Back and ready to go. Yeezy's gonna be able to push this one out, but Mystic reads it, crossing the field. Pashy's right there. If he could just get the touch. No, he misses. The ball is lofted. Yeezy is gonna be able to read this off the wall. Final countdown happening. Who's it gonna be? The shot is going. We had a buzzer beater last game. We had a tie. We had an overtime. The game won. Mystic striking again. Is going. Is it gone? Oh my goodness! What is happening?
The buzzer beater again. Mystic clear up man comes in, shoots it on net, forces the save, but it chips it up nicely for Pashy, who just waits off the line and finishes that one off. The buzzer beater once again. Mocket EU are now in 3-0 up in this final.
We have a tie game. 104 left to play. If Maka can just get one more on the board, they will be going home 60 pounds richer. Yeezy, though, they want this pounds too, and they're going to be threatening. This ball is sitting up in front of it. Stocky's going to try and get the re-angle. It's coming down tight. Oh, my goodness, it goes off the
wow!
touch.
Stocky!
Well Stocky.
Stocky with the unbelievable play there. Just drops it in using the wheels of his car and zooms down to the ground and tips that one underneath Pashy. You do not expect someone to rain down from the sky on that ball and send it towards the net. That is a great answer to the previous play we just saw.
Defense, Mystic and Siki trying to make this one happen. Siki's going to rotate on the defense pass. Pashy comes out. It's good defensive rotation. Siki gets it past 2. Yeezy has an opportunity, but Mystic is able to get the block there. And Siki and Pashy going to be moving up on this one. Stevie can get it around Stocky here. Stocky reads it so well and puts it back onto the wall. Siki comes up from the back. Violent Panda wins the 1v1, and they have an opportunity here. They're going to tie it up with 2:14 left to play.
Incredible stuff from Yeezy there, just choosing the point that was so far away from Mystic, meaning they couldn't save it. And I'm pretty sure we can all safely agree that that was deliberate. We don't just aim to that far right corner for the sake of having a bit of fun. You do it with the intention of making it incredibly hard to save. That is the level these players are at. They know where their opposition are. They know where to aim. Great stuff.
Yep.